Welcome back to Living Local. It is time for our Pet of the Week. We are joined by Patty McRae. She is the Executive Director of the Quad City Animal Welfare Center. So great to have you here, Patty.
Thanks for having us.
So who did you bring in today?
Well, I brought Noah, and Noah is male, neutered, and microchipped adult guinea pig. He's just a really nice guinea pig, very friendly, social, just you know, make a great little pet for someone.
Yeah, he sure is a cute little guy. Patty, what would you say would be a good home fit for Noah?
Well, I would say if you have another guinea pig, usually they do better in pairs. So slowly introduced, I think he would be great with another guinea pig. He is neutered, so he could go with a female or another male, just as long as they get along together. And he could go with a family that knows how to handle him. They don't usually like to be picked up. Little animals like this sometimes are afraid to be dropped. So make sure his little feet are on the ground a lot, and just, you know, play with him, enjoy him. And I think kids could really learn how to take care of him.
Yeah, can you speak a little bit about maybe the benefits of owning a guinea pig? I know that cats and dogs are obviously the most popular type of pets, but what type of extra benefits come with a guinea pig?
Well, I mean, they're very sweet. They can be very social. Something that's really funny about guinea pigs is that when you open the refrigerator, they'll start making this really cute little squeaky noise because they know that the good stuff's coming. That's when you give them the greens or the bananas. They like oranges. So it's just really cute to hear them make that little noise. And then if you have two of them, they'll kind of sing back and forth to each other. It's really cute.
I never knew that.
They do. Yeah, they make this really cute little noise, and it's almost like they're singing for their food. But guinea pigs can be, you know, very nice, very social. They do need to have big cages, and then they do need to have time out of the cages. But you need to make sure that you're supervising them because they chew on everything.
Right. So, you know, a lot of people may assume that, you know, guinea pigs, they might be a little bit less maintenance than a cat or a dog, but still definitely some things that you want to keep in mind. Making sure they have time in their crate, outside of the crate, socializing them, of course. And I never knew they were such smart little critters. As soon as they hear that fridge open, they know what's going to happen.
They do.
So cute.
Very
I can
smart.
hear Noah cooing a little bit
He does,
there, too.
yeah.
So he's trying to talk to us, you guys. So how can someone go about adopting Noah?
Well, we'd like you to come out and visit him at the shelter. If you have children, bring the family with. Just get some time to know him. Spend some time in one of our Get Acquainted rooms. Our staff will talk to you about his care.
Perfect. You guys will give everyone all the details if they're interested in adopting Noah there. Now, Patty, today we wanted to remind pet owners out there about the dangers of human medications. So why can these be so harmful to our pets?
Well, they're not designed for animals, so it can be life-threatening if they get into something they shouldn't. If that happens, call your vet or call the animal emergency as soon as possible, and never give your pets anything that's not prescribed by your veterinarian.
Right. Now, I've heard before of people giving their animals Benadryl or something like that to calm them down. Definitely what I'm hearing is that is a no-no unless it has been specifically prescribed by a veterinarian.
Right.
How can we as pet owners do our best job to prevent any harmful human medications from getting ingested by our animals?
Well, I have cats and dogs, so you just keep an eye on the cats especially, because if you are taking your medication and the cat gets a hold of the bottle and it goes on the floor, then the dogs are going to be into it. Just keep a close eye. And if the child-proof little openers would be the best thing, and making sure that you're just watching your animals and that they're safe, and that's all you want.
Right. I know a lot of pets out there can be very inquisitive, and if a bottle is open, even if it does have that child lock on it, especially if you have a dog, you know, it might not be too hard for them to chew the cap off that. So just to make sure that they're up out of the way where no pet can even accidentally get into them. When our animal does ingest those human medications, of course we'll call the veterinarian immediately. What will happen after we call the vet usually?
Well, it really depends on what they've eaten, how much they've eaten, and the size of your pet. Sometimes it even depends on the age of your pet. They might want you to bring the pet in. They might suggest you do something at home for treatment. It's really going to vary from pet to pet and the severity of what they've gotten into.
Yeah, and that's why it's so important to call a professional immediately so they can walk you through those steps.
Yes.
Well, Patty, thank you so much for being here and for introducing us to sweet little Noah. We sure appreciate your time.
Thank you for having us.
All right, guys, again, Noah is our pet of the week up for adoption. For more information, you can visit qcawc.org. You can also find these details posted on ourquadcities.com.